Hello everyone, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addiction is all over the internet. On my channel, I do library book hauls, book reviews, both digital and physical, audiobooks, and so much more. Alright, so today marks 1 month that I have been off of social media, like especially TikTok, but mainly TikTok and probably only TikTok. I've been off of X for, I believe, like, I don't remember, but I do know I've been off of it for quite some time, and I am not sorry that I'm off of X, especially with some of the stuff I've been hearing about it. So, one of the huge reasons that I left TikTok, I still have the app on my phone and everything, but I don't use it. In fact, what I'm actually considering doing is actually deleting TikTok from my from it, as well as Lemon8, because I only got Lemon8 because I thought that I thought that Lemon8 was, it, wasn't going to go away, but it did. So I am not at all like worried if I'm going to be like re-upload it, because I know I don't care. So in the month I've been away from TikTok, I have been focusing a lot more on like getting my book that I'm currently editing finished being edited, adding more dialogue to it and things. And also I have been working on my A Sunday Kind of Death. I am, oh man, I'm probably about 35% done with that book, writing it. So what I actually do is I actually put this computer down on the floor, and I take out my laptop, my going on 2-month-old laptop, and I basically write. And I don't have the desire to see what's going on and everything. I actually have my phone up there on top, in a way where like I know where it is. So like if I have to go out, I like to have my phone with me when I go out, because if I have some kind of like medical emergency or something like that, I will be able to get a hold of, get help. So when I go out, I take my phone with me. When I come home, my phone is up there on top to be grabbed when I need to go back out. But I have gotten a lot of stuff done. I've gotten a lot of books read. I actually have made it a point to focus solely on one book, because there is no way you can multitask, because multitask isn't real. According to psychologists, it's task shifting, not multitasking. So that has really helped me to retain a lot of information. When it comes to like what I've read and everything. So I'll just have like a little pile of books, and I'll just pick out a book, and that is the book that I will read until I get to the end of it, and then that's it. But being away from TikTok, and I mean, because even my brother's like, TikTok is bad for you, and I totally agree. I just feel so much better. I'll go outside and I will sit there, I'll sit there and I will just like meditate, or I'll take my Kindle out and I will open up whatever book that I'm on, and I will read that. I will, then of course a bee will come along, and I'll go back inside. But I love the idea of like using my religion to stay off of social media, and also reading books about things that really solidify your desire to no longer be on social media has been absolutely great. It's actually I'm thinking about as soon as I upload this video, I'm gonna go on to TikTok. Well, not TikTok, but the settings, and delete both TikTok and Lemonade, and just see how that feels. Because I remember when I deleted Facebook. When I deleted Facebook, I felt so much better, like I had gotten rid of something that was highly toxic. And it's like I don't even go on Google to see what's going on in the news, because all it is just dumb people doing dumb shit that has no bearing on my life. I already know the government is not good. I don't need to be constantly reminded the government's not good. I know that states are trying to defund libraries. I don't need to read articles about libraries being defunded. So this is stuff I already know that I have no desire to be reminded of. And I think that when you disconnect yourself from the matrix, as I call it, that it's just like so much better for your mental health. And I love it. I love the fact that I've gotten away from social media. Now the only, of course, it's like, oh well, YouTube is social media. Yes, but you get reality handed to you by a lot of people, and that, I think that's what makes YouTube very different from, say, Facebook and TikTok, is that yes, there are people that have, booktube accounts to boost themselves up and all that. But for me, I just, no. I don't have any desire to be on social media. Even promoting my books, I don't. And I still get one or two, I still get 1 to maybe 5 sales every time I bring out a new book, which is good. But yeah, I just, I'm not really into the idea of being like a New York Times best-selling author. I just want to, if I sell 1 copy of a book, I'm happy. I'm not overanalyzing it. I'm not obsessed with, like, oh my God, I didn't make 800 sales this week. I'm not. I do this for fun. I do this to get rid of my stress. It really helped me out when I was working at Five Guys, because I would come home, I would have a lot of stress, so I would slip into the world I created that I was publishing, and it helped me out. It saved my sanity, which is great. But I just look at, like, what is going on in social media and how it has, like, altered our brain waves and made us stupider than literally Facebook was responsible for the downfall of a government, and now the government they've got is most likely worse than the one they had. And it's like nobody learns from the past. Like, if you dispel a government, the one that's dispelling the government is going to be worse than the government that was dispelled. And also, I'm listening to more audiobooks. I'm having so much fun with that. I listened to the cat who played, was it? Cat who played Post Office. I listened to that on YouTube. I'm just having fun. Listening to audiobooks, reading my books, going out and having some kind of life. Realizing that it's probably why I couldn't talk to 20-some-year-old people, was that they didn't have any kind of, like, social skills. And yeah, it's apparent. You can tell when people don't have, like, social skills. You can tell. And at Five Guys, they didn't have social skills. They didn't. Anyways, yeah. So 1 month out of TikTok, it's been great. So that's what I'm going to title it, 1 month away from TikTok. And I will upload that video. So I hope all of you are having a great August. It's really weird what's really weird about August, especially in this part, is that I know that right now, right now, Spirit Halloween has already gotten their space. They've already gotten their space. And, um, and so now it's like they're going to be, like, over the next several weeks, they're going to be, like, filling it up with Halloween stuff, and then in September, it'll be open. And people will spend money that they don't have. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Me and Candy don't get along anymore because I'm a hyperglycemic and stuff. My, I don't have the time for that. But it's interesting to note. It's interesting to note that it's happening. It's happening. It's Halloween season. But yeah. All right. I am going to end it there, and I will see you next time. Bye.